Good on Fantasy World? It's Benjamitos, your boy. It's a full slate of hero games here in the NBA for the first time. It's my favorite sport. It's the easiest to win at. Baseball, obviously, the hardest because Bryce Harper, Mike Trout, all the guys can go 0 for 4, 0 for 5 any given night. Kershaw, anyone can have a bad night. The NFL, there's so many grinders out there, and not too many people are going to be focusing on the NBA, especially early on with the NFL still going on. So let's make as much money as we can here early on in the season when people are still focusing on the NFL. And why not start the NBA season with a six-pack with a happy hour? Every player under 7,500 here. Let's start off with the center position with Joel Embiid at 7,500. He averaged over 40 Fanduel points a game last year when healthy. If this guy can just stay healthy, he's going to be one of the best centers in the NBA. Going up against the Washington Wizards there. He is an elite player, I believe, in my performance. Going to fly under the radar with a lot of big names up there at center. You got DeMarcus Cousins, for example. I love him here in the mid-range there, going up against Marcin Gortat there. Joel Embiid, 3,500. Now let's get you some value here at power forward with Kelly Olynyk, 4,100 of the Miami Heat. This guy looked pretty good in the preseason. Going to be getting some big minutes for the first time in his career, starting at power forward, not having to play center there with that mixed rotation there in Boston. This guy, I believe, is going to get you around 25 to 30 Fanduel points, which is going to be 6-7 times value. I think he's a very, very easy play here. He's going to be pretty popular there at 4,100. Let's get Kelly Olynyk there, going up against Orlando Magic, who don't play much defense either. Okay, now let's go over to the small forward position. And let's roll with Tobias Harris here at 5,600. Small forward, there's not much to like. You got Kawhi Leonard and Gordon Hayward out with that terrible injury that he suffered last night, hoping the best that he gets better. Butler, Indiana, we're all rooting for him even more out here. The only high-end play there is really Jimmy Butler at 8,700, but I want to see how he fits into that offense first, with Wiggins, Karl-Anthony Towns, Jeff Teague. That offense is just going to be stacked. Somebody looking at Tobias Harris here. He's looking to take that big leap forward here in his fifth season there in Detroit. Like I said, there's not much to like. If I also will be on Josh Jackson a lot, especially if T.J. Warren is out. But if not, I think Tobias Harris here is a safe play. Not an explosive play, but I like him here at just 5,600. Now let's roll over to the shooting guard position here. At 6,600, one of my favorite players, D'Angelo Russell there. Now he's in Brooklyn getting a fresh start. He's going to be starting at the 2 guard now, where I think he belonged in the first place. Going up against the Indiana Pacers, they're not going to be playing much defense. There's going to be a high-scoring game. Might be a bad basketball game to watch, but I think D'Angelo Russell is going to be filling up that stat sheet now. I think he's going to average around 20 points, 5 and 5 all season long. Let's get him here at 6,600. I think he'll be around 8,000 all season long. Let's get him here while cheap. Now let's go stay in the same game. We'll go to the other side of the ball. Victor Oladipo at just 6,100. I know on DraftKings they got him over their price around 7,000. They're expecting a lot more out of him than FanDuel is. Going up against the Brooklyn Nets, who were the worst defense in the NBA last season. This guy is finally the man, other than Miles Turner there. He's the only guy on the perimeter that can do anything with the ball. Like I said, Brooklyn Nets a bad defense. I think Oladipo has something to prove. He's from Indiana, went to IU, and in Indiana Papers in an opener here. I think he has a big night here. Let's get Victor Oladipo in there at 6,100. Okay, now we had players there at 75, 41, 56, 66, and 6,100. Let's go to a guy here who is the most underrated player in basketball, year in and year out. Last year had his best season in his NBA career. He's going to be flying under the radar under the Kyrie Irvings, the Damian Lillards, the John Walls. With Mike Conley, this guy finally started scoring the ball last year. He was averaging 23 points a game, a huge jump up in his career. Gets a juicy matchup here today. I just love him, especially because he's flying under the radar against the New Orleans Pelicans, who are very, very bad against the point guard. They were bottom 5 against the point guard last year. I think he flies under the radar. He was very lowly owned. Let's get Mike Conley in there as our beast of the week. I think he gets you, 20 points, his 10 assists, 5-6 rebounds, a couple steals in there. I think he gets you to 50 FanDuel points, and that very, very sneaky play there also. Mike Conley, my beast of the week. All right, guys, good luck.